Digital and social technologies have led to and supported deep changes in the operational environment and the cultural landscape of parliaments. They reveal the digital parliament as a living entity, directly linked to those it serves in ways that were hard to imagine only 10 years ago. The fourth World eParliament report, published in 2016, describes how parliaments are using digital and highlights how the digital parliament is developing and maturing. Today, I want to talk about the core enablers of the digital parliament, about how technology is transforming our legislators, both internally and in their interaction with citizens. The digital parliament mirrors the world around it. Social networks are important tools, allowing citizens to connect more often and more easily with members and parliaments. Documentation and content is becoming more accessible through web-based technologies, mobile applications and open data. Harnessed effectively, digital is a tool for transformation, especially when it comes to improving legislative drafting, parliamentary scrutiny, greater openness and more citizen participation. Yet the World eParliament report shows parliaments can find it hard to implement strategic change, often only considering the technical aspects, not the way digital can transform the processes and culture. The World eParliament report shows that too few parliaments are implementing end-to-end strategic plans. Too many see their senior ICT staff as technologists rather than leading the direction of change. Parliaments have to engage with the potential for digital transformation at the highest political level. They must commit to a vision and to strategic change at every level. Two challenges many parliaments face in doing this are the lack of funding and insufficient knowledge amongst both staff and members in terms of what digital tools can do and how to use them effectively. So what is happening right now across parliaments? There is continued adoption of document management systems to support the legislative process. Cloud-based technologies are starting to change the way parliaments manage documents and data internally. And XML and open document standards are transforming the value and accessibility of parliamentary data beyond the institution. Open data is increasingly important for parliaments and will continue to grow in importance. However, there's evidence that parliaments are struggling to make this data available and accessible for citizens in usable ways. So email remains a primary communication channel for members, and the parliamentary website a core method for providing information, documentation and data to the public. Social media becomes a strategic communication channel for parliaments in a multi-channel digital world, but it can be difficult for parliaments to know best how to support members who are using these tools. That concludes the short talk I wanted to give you today. I hope it's given you some insights into the way that technology is changing parliaments around the world, and I hope it gives you some ideas about how you can use technology to transform your own institution. Parliaments have changed over the last 20 years, even the last 10 years, from very inward-facing places to places that must now look outside and must draw on a wider audience. We've seen falling trust, but digital can be a way of building trust if we have proper conversations. Digital transformation is a way of making Parliament work better, but also making it more accountable, allowing greater scrutiny, which is really important for building trust, and also as a way for getting more people aware of what's happening, understanding how Parliament works, and seeing how they can actively become involved. Digital is really a transformative tool for parliaments because it transforms our access and therefore our trust. So this is something that we have to deal with at the highest level of the institutions. We have to encourage the useful transformation of processes and communication so that we involve more people more often in what we do. Thank you.